Hello, everyone. Welcome to this, I guess you could call it a more in-depth video on me continuing the Elder Scrolls Online series. And it is continuing, in case if you missed the last episode. Now, I'm first going to start off reading a comment from Thomas Moore from the last video, why I'm finding it difficult to log in. I hope you don't stop playing. I love your ESO videos. I get what you're saying, though there's no getting away from microtransactions these days in games. I completely agree. Unless if it's an indie game or something like that, or it's very hard. Anyways, I choose to ignore them. I just buy stuff occasionally with the crowns I get free every month. Now, it's this that I really want to focus on that got me thinking about how to approach the situation, my mental health, and so forth. Is I just occasionally, I just buy stuff occasionally with the crowns I get free every month. You get crowns for free when you pay for a subscription. My initial plan was to stop the subscription, just pay for the DLCs, and then, moving forward, just to lower life expenses. That kind of thing, So it's not a monthly thing or every 6 months. I think that's the largest subscription you can pay for. I haven't looked into it. Anyways. Well, taking that idea, if I continue to pay for a subscription, that means that, I do have some points and I could buy things should I choose to. And I say choose to in this case, not impulse control, unable to resist, click. So by having the option available, there is a little bit less pressure. And so paying for the subscription gives some options and some leeway. So, with that in mind, continuing the series does seem like an acceptable approach. Now, the caveat is, excuse me, thank you, throat. The caveat to this is I'm going to be keeping a far, far closer eye on my mental health. Specifically in relation to the reaction I have when I log in to the microtransactions. And if I feel that things are getting tough, I will I will put the series on hiatus until it's not. If that means if it's a day, it's a day. A week, okay. 6 months, then that's what it's going to have to be. And I think that is a fair balance to this very difficult situation that I'm putting my mental health first, foremost, It is very, very important that one does that. Just like, play the game or look after yourself. Well, it's look after myself. So that's kind of the balance that I'm going to be looking at in going forward with the series. And of course, if there's any kind of substantial delay or whatnot, I will do a video on it and to explain that, yep, having a rough time, putting the series on hiatus for however long it takes, and going forward. In saying that, there hasn't been much going on as it is on my channel in general, and I'll be covering that in the next video. The next video? I guess if I'm up for it today, I'll record it. A lot's been going on. Physical health, disability, chronic pain, that kind of stuff. Anyways, won't get into that. We got this. So this is what the ESO series will be going forward. And we will see how it works out, because getting past the microtransactions, ignoring them, ignoring the story, no, we don't want to ignore the story, ignoring the store, just set that aside for a moment. The game itself, the adventures, the story I've talked about before, they're fantastic. I've never had a game where it might say, go kill 5, okay, in this game it'll be skeevers, but rats. You know, that's a stereotype of all low-level questing. Go kill a bunch of rats. There's actually usually a half-decently written story for the side quest. You know, it's like, I think someone's been stealing my grain, you know, and I don't know what's going on. Could you please investigate? I mean, it's causing a hardship for the town. Our food stocks are dwindling, you know, something like that. And you go in and it's kill a bunch of skeevers for ESO. It's like, it turned out to be a skeever problem. Well, thank you very much. Here's your reward for a good job and all this. That's a lot better than, and I have seen this in a game, could you please go kill 5 giant rats? I've seen that actually in a few games. So, there's a lot more thought. It is very enjoyable to play, and I want to play. So that's what we're going to try and do going forward. And I think that is a very good approach. Now, hopefully the sound will come out okay on this. We do have the air conditioner going, so there's that kind of constant hum that you may hear. That'll happen when I'm talking. Sorry, when it gets really hot, it gets really freaking hot here in southern Ontario, Canada. Just last week we had several days that was 34 degrees Celsius with a humidex, you know, that feels like that was like 41 or 42 degrees Celsius, which is above 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It gets that hot here. So, yeah, you kind of want the AC going. Please just bear with it. Some people say, that may not be professional. Yeah, neither is melting. Unless if you're an ice cube and that's your job. But I'm not a ice cube. I'm just being a little silly now. So, let's wrap this up. ESO continues, taking special care and awareness of myself. And fingers crossed for videos to come back soon. Keep your eyes open for a health update video as to the explanation as to why things have kind of tanked in that category. But until next we meet, Please do be safe, everyone. And shout out, Thomas, thank you very much for that post. It helped me. It helped me look at things critically in how to balance things for the channel for this game. Thank you very much. Take care, everyone. Bye.